easy. Up the ladder I go, can't make me queasy. Moving on up like George and Wheezy.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome.
You flexing them vocals today, boy.
Flexing them, man. That's that boot camp.
You have some cheetahs? Oh,
Man, that's that boot camp voice.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. Get up against the wall. Right. Now, turn around. That's it. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Juan, in the studio with the DJ himself, DJ Impress.
What's going on? Good morning. I don't have that singing voice this morning. my voice still asleep.
The upper room.
This is your granddaddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio with the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Project 360, the producer of the Check-In Podcast theme song, Jessica Coleman, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. My mother put a whole biography in the comments.
I just saw that. Look, Miss Belinda don't be playing, man. I don't care what nobody says. She do not be playing. She didn't put a whole thing in there. She didn't bless with four gifted children. She right about that. She kept her foot down on the Nizek.
That's that mama pride right there.
That's that mama pride.
Yeah, remember the Jackson 5?
Yeah. That was y'all.
There was a Coleman 4.
Coleman 4. Y'all was getting the business.
Yeah.
I said play the keys like this.
When I had you to myself.
You think it's a game, Justin? Come here.
Yeah.
So, all right. So if it was Jackson, who are you? Are you Michael? You Tito?
I'm
you
all
Randy?
of them.
You all of them. Now, when I play this saxophone, make sure you get it on key.
Yeah.
And Mama Belinda got to come in and be like, Jesse,
Yeah, exactly. No, she was the one had to light things up. But she was tough though.
I bet, man, and man, we all have to be proud and thankful that we have mothers that taught us what they taught us, so we can be where we're at right now.
No doubt.
So shout out to Miss Danielle Lathan. Love you, Mom. I love you. I appreciate you still being in my life, man, because you only get one, and when they gone, they gone.
Shout out to Herva Joyce King.
Man.
That's the name itself says it all.
Says it all.
You related to Larry Lathan?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I know him from Jeep.
Okay. Yeah, man, family is crazy, man.
I understand. I get it.
You got to be careful in Toledo because
we
you can end up.
cousins? Okay.
You can end up being kissing cousin. How about that?
Right.
Kissing cousin. I'm like, Lord have mercy.
At the front, like at Thanksgiving, I'm like, what are you doing here?
Right. What are you doing here? Right. Absolutely. Thank God I have not had that situation ran into. Man. Yeah. So thank God for that. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest in the house. Let me shout out to Stacy Joe is watching the Pink Lady Cigar. Stacy. Yeah, absolutely. Just shout out to those who are sponsors as I see you pop on. I want to make sure that we do acknowledge you. So thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. But we have a guest in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Jason Young. And we're going to learn about Mr. Young and the things he's doing, the things he's done, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, welcome Jason Young to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. Good morning, my good friend.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
That was a powerful intro.
Man, he got... No, I'm gonna tell you the intro. He got the whole city running right now. He got the whole city running for real. Yeah.
Hey, we gotta do something healthy.
I knew it was extra big when I already knew it was big because like my boy Tracy run with you and all that.
Yeah.
But when Lightning Rod got out there, I was like, wow. Yeah.
His daughter usually runs with us.
Yeah.
A lot, yeah.
So tell them. All right, we just said I told them you got the whole city running. Tell them about the BRB Run Club.
Yeah, so BRB is a run club that we started last May here in Toledo. It was kind of like more inspired by, I got a friend down in Georgia who's doing the same thing called Built to Last. He's from Toledo, but he has like a larger run club there.
Okay.
And we decided to try to bring those vibes here. It just seems like a very healthy, outlet for us to do instead of, partying all the time. And, you get what I'm trying to say.
No
We
doubt,
just
yeah.
get people just moving, you know what I mean? And to be honest, I didn't expect for it to kind of blow up the way it did, but I'm super proud about it because we have people who come out who have like heart issues. We have people that came out last year that started off the season overweight. By the time we hit November, December, they had like 4 or 5 medals and, lost some weight, pre-diabetics. So, I mean, I'm very proud of this one,
So, you said you got the idea from somebody from Atlanta. What did it take to alter that? Because like in Atlanta, it's warm all year round.
Yeah.
They have specific, like Toledo. To me, Toledo was not really built for that. So what did it take to take that idea and bring it here and alter it and make it fun and interesting for people here? Like people know, and the reason why I say that because Atlanta's, I went to school in Georgia, so it's kind of a fit state. People, take their health a little more seriously than we do here. So how did you get people interested? And what has been one of your biggest transformations, I'm gonna say?
To be honest, I think taking the formula from what he had, actually reached out to him. He came up for our first run, so he helped me facilitate the first run to kind of understand exactly how to like gauge the interest of the community and bring people together. But to be honest, man, it's all a learning experience. Like throughout the whole thing, we kind of bumped our heads a lot, and we had to learn from how to do it this way, and because it does work differently from Atlanta to Toledo, because they have at least fair weather all year round.
Right.
We're here, we get snow. Like right now, we're currently shut down until it's warm outside. But the group is so self-sustaining that people are in the gym, still posting pictures, super excited. Next week we all go down to Fort Lauderdale and run the half marathon. So we got about 30 people to all travel down to Fort Lauderdale to run. So it's definitely different, but we kind of also made a lot of connections with other run groups that are up here. So like Run 313, that's out of Detroit. Those guys gave us a lot of game on how to actually run and actually pause the group, regroup, and then set up your whole year. I think just the biggest transformation is seeing it go from 30 people to 40 people for our first run to the summer. I look behind us and we got 300 people running behind us.
Man.
Of all age groups, kids, older people that are my age, people that are younger in their 20s. So I mean, just seeing it become like more of an all-inclusive thing and making sure that everyone feels super welcome. Like, 'cause we don't pay shame. So if you want to come, you want to walk, you can walk. If you want to run, you can run, jog, run, whatever. You can crawl if you want to, but
Right.
we will always be waiting at the finish line. We're super supportive of everybody.
That is so dope, man. That's real dope. You talked about like different, because everybody starts at a different place, different levels, and you touched on everybody supporting and being there at the end. No matter how long it takes you to come through, because some people probably is reluctant to get started because they're like, man, I can't run that long, but I know you have things in place, like you said, to kind of help pump people up. What are some of those, I'm gonna call them safeguards you have in place to help people, motivate people to get through it?
So we got like a huge admin group. So most of the things I ever did in my life, it always requires a team.
Right.
So the team kind of organically came together for this. So we got 4 or 5 different people out in the field at different points, letting you know to keep going, or if you need any help. So we're super into just making sure that everyone's safe.
Right.
I think that's the larger picture, because at the end of the day, you just don't want anything to happen to anybody. You want to make sure everyone gets home in the same way that they came. So
Right.
we have like 4 or 5 people on the course. We try to alter it to make it 2 miles or 3 miles. And that's kind of why we broke it up too. So we have like Saturdays, which is a 3-mile run, which is a 5K. Then in the summer, we did what's called 2-mile Tuesdays, which on Tuesdays was just a smaller route, 2 miles. and that seems like that was the more popular run. That, but we started off on Saturdays.
And you said one thing. You said people. You still see people who, like right now, even though you guys are shut down, they're still in the gym running and taking pictures. Like when I started the set at the Peacock, a lot of DJs came through, and even now I still see a lot of DJs post pictures of them from the set. So what's the pride that you see when you know where somebody started? Like somebody might not have been able to initially complete the run, but now they're running on a regular basis. What's the pride that you take when you see that?
Man, I take a ton of pride because I've done a couple of different things in my life, but I feel like nothing is as fulfilling as this. This kind of feels like more like community outreach and giving back, and then also seeing the people that I care about, right? Because it's like a family, That's how we try to keep it. So seeing people become healthy and get stronger, and also crush their own goals. For our first run, I wasn't really a runner either. I used to run in the gym on the off season, but now we got people who are completing and getting 10 to 15 medals a year. So they're signing up for every race in Toledo just to, complete and get medals. So seeing that kind of stuff and seeing people get pumped about it and seeing the community grow so big is something I feel like that this is one of the things I'm most proud about, besides like me having my kid, of course.
That's what, and I know we talked about some of the other things you did. The Rossi was huge, man. Let's talk a little bit about the Rossi. How did that come about? Man,
so my friend group, me, my best friend Corey, my guy Rossi, and also my guy Derek, we all used to just sit around, and we was in college, you know what I mean? So we were broke. So you a pregame before you go out, and the thing was back then, just a jug of Carlo Rossi. So we were like, yo, what if we can just get a jug of Rossi and get all these people together to be inside like an art gallery. We were into art and music, back then it was kind of like more of like a hipster type of culture. Right. You know what I mean? Right. College was. So we were like, okay, let's try to get all this together on one roof. And shout out to the Truth Gallery. They believed in us from the jump, so they let us have it there. And I remember walking through the mall and somebody was like, hey man, I'm gonna be there tonight, but I'm gonna let you know this. If only 2 people come, you still did something different.
No doubt.
And I was thinking in my mind like, oh man, this was about to flop. The whole time, like, this is about to be terrible. So we started it, we get there and it's, 60, 70 people.
Wow.
Like, wow, it was free initially. And we just gave out free Rossi. We had people come perform poetry and music, and we had live art and paintings on the wall. And then we're like, okay, we're gonna do it again. And I think just the consistency of us doing it every year and trying to make it bigger and bigger, it turned into something I think that kind of shifted the culture in that era. But it was cool because, again, like I said, like everything's a learning experience. We didn't have anything to model it after, but seeing people come and they wanted to be outside more than they wanted to be inside the gallery, because the gallery didn't have any AC. So, and it was in the middle of summer, you know what I mean? So it's burning up hot. So they'll be outside, they'll come in and get their Rossi to view some art, but they'll take a lap around, go right back outside. Right. So then it initially it turned into like we had to start getting stands to make it a block party.
All right.
So that's the way that it kind of like transformed into a block party and got bigger and bigger from there. And then the Summit 2018 was our largest one. I think we had over like 700 people.
Wow.
And I couldn't believe it. It was crazy.
And it was a lot of artists who kind of started getting their notoriety from the Rossi. Mm-hmm. And I was telling them before you got here, we were connected, and you don't even know it. Like DJ Money Mike used to DJ the Rossi.
Yes.
And every year he would come by and get some equipment from me to help with the Rossi. So shout out to Money Mike too.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah. Is he still here or is he in Florida?
I think he's here. I thought he owned like a clinic or something on Monroe Street.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
A consultant.
Money Mike is
Yeah, he's been on the show a few times.
Yeah,
so,
that's my guy, man.
Yeah. Money Mike's a legend. That's like my big brother. I love him to death.
Yeah.
So I want to go back.
Okay.
To Donny, the shoe.
Okay.
And talk about that. And I know there was for a while there was some pushback from a few people when it first came out. But to me, that right there. That when you talk about Creators Week, this is what this week is. You've created some big trends from the Donny to the Rossi, now BRB. Like you don't like your pivot game is probably better than Kobe Bryant's.
It's and you could probably attest to this because you're a creative too. You know, sometimes you get bored like with what you're doing. So, and it's like kind of like a reinvention type of you know like phase. And you got different things that you like, but with Donny, initially 2020 was supposed to be another Rossi, but we were going to change the formula that year and go to like just a theme type of like gallery where the whole gallery was going to be orange and was going to call it Project Orange and do all this stuff. And then COVID shut everything down.
Right.
And I had the idea for the shoe in my mind. I just never knew how to execute it. And then I'm like, okay, I can at least make a custom shoe for myself because back then I was really into Jordan 1s and I'm thinking like, okay, let's make a Jordan 1 that kind of looks like this. And I didn't know what name I wanted to go with. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had at first put like an M on the side of it for, you know, my mom's name. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't really look right. And you're messing with all these things. And I think I was asleep and I just woke up one day and I was thinking about it like, dude, Donny, like, you know, Don Juan was a legend. Like when I was growing up, when I was in high school, if you didn't, you know, I kind of grew up, you know, my mom's single mom and we didn't really have too much money, but you know, Don Juan came through. You get 2 shoes for $100, you know what I mean? Like they were fake, but back then it wasn't as, you know, looked frowned upon, you know, to wear like fakes or anything like that. But just like being able to create something and tell a story that attached to it, I think was more meaningful than just making a product. So I was like, okay, we're gonna call it the Donny. Like, what if Don Juan pivoted back in the day and just made a shoe himself? You know what I mean? So I tried to tell a story from that perspective, and I referenced the old bootleg Jordan 1 that came out in the 80s. It was called the Pro Jog. And they used to sell them at like Value City and stuff. So it looked like a Jordan 1, but it was
Pickway.
Yeah.
Pickway, right.
So it looked like a Jordan 1, so I got all these pictures from like Google and these archive pictures of people's old shoes, and I just took the swoosh and I added it to the Donny, and I got it in the sample in my hand. I took pictures of it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna release it, but if I don't sell any of them, then at that point at least I have a really, really cool custom shoe for me to wear out.
Right.
So
There it is.
The bootleg.
Those are right there. So I put bootleg on the side because I didn't want anybody to just like look at it and be like, hey, that's a fake Jordan 1. I'm like, okay, I'm telling you, that's a fake Jordan 1. It's literally a bootleg. Okay, so I dropped the pictures. A blog called Nice Kicks picks them up because I tell the story about like how it's referenced from the old bootleg shoes from the 80s and a local legend in my city who made the fake shoes. And it exploded on that blog, but I didn't know what it was gonna do. So the next day was the release date. So shut up my Shopify and got everything done. It was all pre-order because I couldn't gauge what it was gonna be.
Right.
And at this time I'm still working. I'm working at Verizon, and I go into the store and the shoes released at the same time we open the store. But my phone is constantly just dinging from Shopify. Like, wow. It's my bing, bing, bing. It's like a cash register sound that's going on. The lady I'm helping out at the store, she's like, whoever's trying to call you is really trying to get in touch with you. I'm like, it's no one trying to call me. So I put my phone on silent mode, help out the customer, get done, look down at my phone. It was like, I want to say 300 or 400 orders.
Wow. That's what's up.
Because of the blog picking it up, and then also, you know, the local people, it was like 400 orders. I got scared, so I turned the site off. I locked the site because I'm like, this is my first time ever dropping the shoe. I don't know how to scale. Like, the brand is just, you know, this is new. So I stop it. I put in the order for the shoes, and it takes 6 weeks for the shoes to come back. 6 to 8 weeks. I think it was like more like 8 weeks back then. And we got them all in. We boxed them all up, me and my friends, and we held like a pickup here, and we shipped the rest of them out, and then we just kept going.
Like Verizon, I quit.
I should have quit back then. But yeah, I was still working. I was doing both.
Hey man, I love like the creative mind, and it crosses, like you say, fashion, music, and health.
Yeah.
Those are three big things. You know what I mean? So to be a innovator in all three fields, man, hats off to you, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Hats off to you.
And again, like back then, I had a team. So like the same guy that was doing the Rossis with me, and you know the same guys that did Donny with me. It was Rossi. He did all the graphic design work for all the shoes. He did the shirts. If I had an idea, I just call him straight up. Hey, yo, switch the colors like this. Send it to me, and they send it to the manufacturer. So having a strong team, I think, is super important, man. Through every step.
Collaboration. We talk
We
about
talk
it
all-
every
all-
single
Speaking
day.
of collaboration, you're a part of WBTS 419?
Yes. Yep.
And the Metamorphosis fashion show.
Yep.
So you see, that's another avenue of creativity. Talk about the fashion show. I had Micah on my podcast.
Yeah.
And I've been knowing him since I was 7 years old. And he's a phenomenal guy, period.
Yes. Most
Very
stand-up guy.
creative. When it comes to fashion, that's who I look to. Because he's been like that since I know him.
Man,
He learned it from his father. So
it's crazy because he was my manager at Jimmy Jazz. So when I worked at Jimmy Jazz in the mall, that was my manager, and he just became like a big brother figure to me. I even knew Micah before the Jimmy Jazz thing when he was a store manager at Guess. I used to want to work at Guess so bad. And I was like working at Vans, but it was cool because Micah reached out to me. He wanted me to actually help him out with it, and I helped out as much as I could. But to be honest, I got to give all the notoriety to him because I mean, he's really a genius when it comes to putting together that type of event. I wasn't actually able to make it to the actual fashion show. That weekend was the same weekend as my fiance's birthday, but I was there for the meetings, for just basically coming up with the ideas of how we were going to do things. I was there for just, a bunch of we had these things called the Morning Stitch, which were basically interviews with people that were in the fashion industry that could basically lead up to the event. And that was actually huge. But I appreciate him for bringing me on. And this year we're doing the same thing, but I'm going to be a lot more hands-on with this one.
yeah, it's beautiful. I can't wait for the next one. Hopefully the 419 grind will be involved in some kind of way. I'm sure we will be.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Micah.
Yeah, he's the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
And he's a really, really good dude. And if you ever
Yeah,
need
he's very
any
humble,
advice,
too.
For sure.
Yeah, I said, you're a public figure now. He said, no, I'm not. I'm not a public figure because I will not speak in public.
I tell him all the time. Like, bro, you're bigger than what you think you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't that it?
But that goes with you as well. Like I said, before I knew that who was involved, I was hearing about like the Run Club. Like you gotta come to the Run Club, and of course I haven't been able to because health issues. But people really enjoy that activity, man, and for it to come from I consider y'all young guys, man, is amazing. Like we always talk about training up the next group of people to do things in the city, man. And so I commend you for like your fortitude to get stuff done, get people involved, and keep people engaged. Because like somebody can come out for a run and it feel horrible, and they be like, man, I'm not doing that ever again. So to keep people coming back and bringing people with them, man. Yeah. Talk about that a little bit.
Man, to be honest, it's more like it's more fulfilling when I think you're doing something that's bigger than you. You know what I mean? So when you have people that are coming out, it's almost like a sense of responsibility to keep it going. Even if you want to stop, you have to keep it going because of the fact that we have people who are literally looking forward to this. I have people who come to certain runs and be like, dude, this is my favorite day of the week.
Yeah.
You might have problems throughout the whole week with relationships, you hate your job, you know what I mean? You might have, financial things, but it doesn't cost anything to come around. It's free.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I love the community aspect of it. I had a son 2 years ago, so the things that I used to be into are things I could do back 3 or 4 years ago during the pandemic, like going out, drinking, partying, having fun, and those things kind of changed. My priorities changed when I had my kids. So I've been in the house for 2 years. So last summer, I'm like, okay, this is my excuse to get out.
Right.
So but it's a healthy way to get out.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
I love it.
Man, we got to take a commercial break because this is good. But before we take a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, we want to shout out our grinder for the day. Jesse, who was our grinder?
Oh,
for
I
the
didn't even
day?
pick one. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I thought you said Nate Washington.
Oh, Nate Washington. That's right. He is on that piece of paper right there that I put in front of you with the name on it. So Nate, of course, he went to Scott High School.
Yeah.
Went to Tiffin University. Got drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Won the Super Bowl with the Steelers.
Yes,
whatever. Went to the Titans and he had a nice football career.
Yeah.
He came back to Toledo last month with his book signing. So if you don't have the book, if you haven't seen the book, go get the book at any bookstores and on Amazon. So shout out to Nate Washington.
What's the name of the book? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Did I put you on?
No, you didn't, because I had it in front of me and I moved it when I forgot that he was the grinder of the day.
Yeah.
It's shoot, I can't even see that.
Nope.
Football Was My Father.
Okay.
Football Was My Father. Yeah.
So
that's it.
that's the name of the book.
Right.
Go get the book.
Go get the book.
You tell everybody go get the book, and they be like, "What? What's it?"
Right. Nate Washington.
right.
Nate Washington, right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a break. But before we do, shout out to our sponsors, P360 Studios, Toledo Arc, Ohio Unity Coalition, Legal Shield by Anita Madison, Cassandra McPherson, City Councilwoman, Pink Lady Cigar Club, Young Men and Women for Change, One Creative Cutie, The Social Butterfly, Donetta Carter, Nickel Bar and Grill, Cartier One Auto Sales LLC, The Tabernacle Church, and Your Computer Needs of Toledo LLC. But before we take a break, ladies and gentlemen, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after this commercial break.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1, plan. We help craft your story. Step 2, film in our studio or on location. Step 3, edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4, deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
To be able to come out and see all these kids and everyone get together so that we can put a smile on all the other kids' faces is super. It makes my heart smile.
I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the moment radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversation, you heard him here first. One for the wake up. One for the wake up. Two for the work. Caffeinated conversations, you heard him here first.
Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future. Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's me, your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with the DJ Impress.
Man, I'm feeling inspired today, man.
Man, big time, right?
Yeah.
We can do all things today, right? Also, ladies and gentlemen, in the studio with the man himself, producer of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman in the house.
Is it 10:30? Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm hungry.
You breakfast on
Did I
Jesse.
say that out loud?
Breakfast on Jesse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we could. What y'all want to have? My baby? Waffle House? I'm hungry. Seriously.
Well, look, we got to get this show up and popping so we can be catered. Like when we get done with the show, somebody will have
catering. Catering?
Have it catering. Oh, that's a plug for someone.
Hey,
That's a plug for someone. If you want to, bring breakfast out to the Rise and Grind morning show where we are able to eat during the show, after the show.
Who does catering?
Who's that?
Chef Sierra at Rare.
I was about, you know what?
She'll be here
I promise you.
for Food Week. And that shrimp and grits. Have you had it?
Bro,
No.
I promise you, I was just about to say like Rare. I was about to say, Lux. Any of y'all that want to?
Lux.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
Come on
through
through.
with some food.
Come on through, ladies and gentlemen. We have in the house an amazing young man. I'm just sitting here, wig split down the middle, because it warms my heart to see that the younger generation is creatively thinking of things to better us as a people and doing the work in the community. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Jason Young. Welcome back, young man.
Thank you again, man.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it. You guys are making me feel super special.
You are special.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're all special. And so, man, this whole running, man, you got me inspired. I'm like, you know what? Let me get back out there and start, running and getting my wind back. And
It's addictive.
I bet.
So I know like some doctors even come out and run with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you know when you on to something. You know what I mean?
Right.
When doctors endorse, your run team.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's like and it's not just for it's all inclusive. It's not just for young people, old people, black people, white people, just everybody out there for a good, fun run that get the heart pumping and like you said, you build a family, man. So I love it.
So Jason, how can people sign up for the club?
It's no sign up. We will have probably like a membership thing this year, like an option. But
Okay.
it's still free. The membership option will just get you a lot more like swag. So you get like free shirts,
Okay.
towels. You get discounts off all future races that's sponsored by Run Toledo. So we got some things coming, but you can always just come and run with us for free.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's super all inclusive. We don't want to charge anybody.
But if someone wanted to like reach out and say, hey, to find out like dates, times,
Yeah,
and
so
things like.
we'll put up a schedule in March. Our first run will probably be late March back, and then we'll probably do 2 in April, and then 3 in May until the weather kind of breaks,
Right.
and then we can just start week by week again.
So do you have a Facebook page?
Yeah, so BRB Running is our Facebook page, and our Instagram is BRB Run Club Ohio.
Run Club Ohio.
Yep.
How's your relationship been with Dave Running?
Dave's Running is one of our biggest partners. We love them to death. They reached out to us. They embraced us early on. We actually are doing all the entertainment for the Glass City Marathon this year.
Wow.
Yeah, so
wow.
that's like a huge thing.
Man, that's dope. Right.
They're also sponsoring our anniversary run. So we have an anniversary run in June. It's going to be pretty big. It's going to be a 5K, 10K option. It's going to be timed. We're going to have a kids run. But Dave's has embraced us. They brought us into projects. They helped us out so much in terms of like learning. They held also like seminars and programs to people to learn proper form. So they've been an amazing partner. So shout out to Dave's, man. I love Dave's.
See, so where I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, is
Yeah, like we
why
always say.
why some of you are so busy competing. Everybody has their own lane.
For sure.
Everybody has their own lane, and DJ one time said something, and I was like, yeah, that needs to go on a t-shirt for real. He said, the only competition you have is with the person in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
We had a conversation yesterday in our group chat about that. Basically, another run club basically said we weren't real runners, and I basically said, okay, what makes a real runner? Because by definition, it's just somebody who runs.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so if we're not real runners, then what are we? But I said, we don't have to even tell people about that because of the fact that we don't want it to feel ever like pressure.
Right.
To anyone that looks at our run club, oh man, these guys are fast. I don't want to go because they're too fast. I don't want to go because I can't keep up, or I might have to walk. It's like, dude, just come out. Come out, because the only competition you're going to have, again, is yourself. When you look in the mirror, you're going to look at yourself.
Right.
And then we seen it throughout the whole season. Some people came, they had to walk the full 3 miles, and then by August, September, they're running in 17, 20 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're getting their 5K time down to something that's unbelievable. You know what I mean? So it's
To me, sometimes, like, who, and I don't know, but whoever the other run club is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you are getting people out and motivated to come out week after week after week after week should be embracing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Whether you're a walk club, whether you're a run club, whether you're a crawl club, and I want to encourage you, like you said, don't. I know we said it here, but don't even address it, man, because I know people who swear by BRB Run Club. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know people and so that energy is what we feed into. And I remember I had an internet radio show, and there was a lot of people that I thought probably should have been tuning in, and they weren't. And I used to be like, man, how can I get people to tune in? But then I thought, man, I got a whole group of people that do tune in.
Exactly.
Right.
So then I just switched my focus to focus on the people who are there and people who show up. And it grew organically, man. And that's the same way the BRB Club did,
Right.
man. Focus on the people, man. Stay in your purpose, bro, because it is purpose driven. You know
Yep,
what I mean?
absolutely.
You didn't just happen to do it, man. It was something was put into you, and you watered it and grew it, man. So again, big shout outs to you, man.
Big shout outs.
Appreciate
Big
it.
shout outs, man. As we wind down, ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm telling you,
Way to end Creative Week, man.
Man,
Yeah,
listen.
yeah.
'Cause this man, he done created a whole
Several things, yeah.
I know I might have to try to see if I can back order a pair of Donnies.
Right.
Got some cool stuff coming out soon. So
Okay.
just a little plug there.
That's what's
for the
up.
summer.
Man, you're always welcome on the show, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
You
like
guys are cool.
when you want to come on and really promote more about the running club, please. The door is open, brother.
Thank you.
The door is open, and that's what we want to do. We want to be able to show people in the 419 what partnership and collaboration looks like. We're going to keep honing in on that because a lot of us are not reaching our potential or our purpose based upon what we don't help other people do. And so
I just got an idea.
what's that? What's that?
We gonna start here and we gonna run to Bob Evans.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I read it
Ladies,
this morning, so.
ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It's that time. Great week. Great, awesome week. We have some amazing people come through and interview with us, and it was a blessing.
What's next week?
Next week is self-care week.
Self-care
Okay.
week. All right.
So it'll be a variety of different people coming on.
I need somebody to come on here and give me a pedicure on live. here.
You said
You
petty.
ain't got
As in
Shaq
foot?
feet. do
Yeah,
you?
yeah. Do my feet.
Oh.
You got you got
look.
Shaq feet.
Look. You're gonna have to put some work on that on Myra's feet.
Somebody gonna come in here with the sander.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, we like to always give you some type of encouragement, motivation to push you forward. So I am going to say this. The only competition that you have is you looking at yourself in the mirror. But when you change the way you look at things you look at begin to change. So go be great, do a greater work so you can do a great thing. Bonnie, what do you want us to leave with them?
Turn off the snow machine, please. Turn off the snow machine. No, I'm not playing, but turn off the snow machine.
Right.
But look, this week, man, has been special to me. I had surgery last year, and so I had to shut down my program, and it's the first week back in the program, man.
Congratulations.
And already getting the results. Like parents, I had to, so people don't think I'm capping, man. I'll show you a couple messages that I got from parents.
Oh, I already know.
About how kids are coming home excited about, being in group and can't wait to, come back the next day, man. I had a young lady, unfortunately, her uncle passed day before yesterday. No, yesterday. And her mother was like, she still want to come to group, and I think that's the best thing, best place for her to be, man. So that in itself is rewarding to me, man.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I love pouring into the kids, man. So I just appreciate having the opportunity to, and people trusting me with their kids, man.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jason, would you like to say anything before?
I just want to say thank you guys, man. You guys are amazing. This is an amazing platform, and I can't wait to see what it constantly grows into. I've been watching you guys for years too, so
Right.
you guys know. But
Right.
I'm gonna make a run. Sometimes
Okay.
even I'm gonna make a walk, and then I'm gonna make a run.
Right. Absolutely. Jesse, what do you want to say?
I want to say, I want to thank all the creators for coming to create, because this is one of my favorite weeks, because I'm a creator myself.
Right.
To see other creators who are believing in themselves and jumping off the porch and going after what they believe, because creators, we have something about us that we kind of doubt ourselves
all the time.
all the time.
Stacy Joe, make sure you inbox us. You have a salon owner who wants to sponsor. Okay? She said she called.
Okay. Oh, she called?
I think she did.
I didn't turn the phones on because we were so busy talking to Jason.
Okay. That's right.
But,
Go ahead.
but I just want to say, creators, go after. Don't be scared. Don't doubt yourself.
Yeah.
Because other people believe in what you're doing. Go after what you believe in. Like Ty say, jump off the porch.
Jump off the porch.
Make it count.
Make it count. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, you are the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. You are the lender and not the borrower. Have a great weekend on purpose. We out. Peace.
See y'all Monday.
Peace out.
No change. Let's go. I was stuck in the dark, you pulled me out the grave. Gave me breath, gave me purpose, now I'm walking in it.